It was 2005 and I was undertaking my first four-wheel drive trip, solo, and as a complete novice. So far I hadn't got myself into too much trouble, and for the foreseeable future would be mainly on bitumen roads. I had reached Adelaide River, and after visiting the Adelaide River War Cemetery, I headed out to Lichfield National Park before moving on to Fogg Dam and Kakadu. This is the local town oval in Adelaide River. And these things chomping on the grass in the middle, I don't know whether they're kangaroos or what they are. They're little marsupial type things that look like kangaroos. There's a whole heap of them out there, right across the oval down the end there. Just grazing along the oval. Well, good morning. We're at Adelaide River. We've stayed here overnight and we're going to go and visit the War Cemetery. Righto, this is the War Cemetery at Adelaide River in the Northern Territory. On the wall of the gate as you come in, there's a list of all the people who are buried here. Sergeants, flight sergeants, flying officers, wing commanders, flight lieutenants, flight leaders for the Royal Australian Air Force, and the Australian Imperial Force, which included Australian Light Horse, Royal Australian Artillery, Royal Australian Engineers, Corps of Signals, Infantry, Medical Army Corps, Army Medical Corps. Really nicely kept gardens. There's even this memorial which was erected to the memory of Staff Darwin Post Office who lost their lives in the course of their official duties as a result of the enemy air raid at Darwin in February the 19th, 1942, and a Walter R.L. Rowling who was fatally injured as a result of the same enemy action. And I'm assuming that this wing out here is for the civilians who lost their lives as a result of some of those air raids. Some people know it only by their first name. Maggie, Lizzie from Adelaide River. These all look like Aboriginal names. This is a heap of gun emplacements near Adelaide River. The area is called Snake Gully.
Technology, man, we've always got something up wonderful.
I don't know what the actual significance of the area was around here, but I was told by someone this morning that there's gun emplacements and that sort of thing. Certainly these seem to be like rooms. So maybe there were magazines around here as well. Once you get into some of these places, you find information, but there's nothing to tell you that it's here to start with. Snake Creek. Complex was established in 1943 as a permanent installation to replace the nearby military ammunition depot at the foot of Mount Carr, which had been hastily formed by the Army in 1941. The huge facility became operational in 1945, although it was too late to become involved in the war effort to any extent. The Royal Australian Navy retained the use of the site in the post-war period, and the RAAF assumed control of the Snake Creek site from 1960 to 1967. There's one of the bunkers, and we're following the rail line around here. There I say there used to be one in there. This is Batchelor, and there's a University of Indigenous Affairs here. That's with everything up at the end of the world. It's also green. Beautiful. Rum Jungle. Recreation Club Incorporated. Rum Jungle, of course, is where they used to mine uranium. I don't know what the story is now. Among other things, Batchelor is obviously one of the entrance points into Lichfield Park. There's an information bay there. It's also, I don't know its relationship to Rum Jungle from a point of view as to whether it was the town site for Rum Jungle, but Rum Jungle, the uranium mine, closed down in 1970. Still a no-go area, basically. They're in the process of restoring the area. Okay, Lichfield Park. Next up. Okay, we've been looking at termite mounds as we've been going. These things are huge. I'm going to play back there.
We've got no itinerary, so I haven't. Ken has. That's 15 years. Flew in and then bus trip. Living up here and she's moved away. She's in the last 2 years.
Now this bloke here is about 18, 20 foot tall. About 6 metres. Now despite all the others, this one is the daddy. This is the jewelry rock pools. You can see there's a chance to enjoy the cool water. Okay, this is just down from the Jewelry Rock Pools. This is Florence Falls. You can sort of walk down the stairway, see if you go swimming. Long way down there. We're in Lichfield National Park and we're going to have a look at the Lost City now. This is only accessible to four-wheel drive vehicles only. So there's a few of you who have been into Lichfield that won't have seen this, so let's hope it's worthwhile. There's only another couple of kilometres to go. Sounds a little bit similar from the way they say it to what the Pinnacles is in WA, but we'll see when we get there, I guess. Well, Lost City, we've certainly come through some interesting rock formation to get here. This is a walking track, so we'll just see what comes up. There's nothing to indicate what we're looking for, so let's just take it and see what happens. So the independent piles of rocks around the place. Looks like for example, like a building's been knocked down here, and this really is a very unusual rock structure. Well, there's an apartment building for you. Two pieces of rock you can look straight through. Tree going out of the rock. Yeah, sort of seems like that, doesn't it?
There's not much further on.
Okay, there's the Twin Towers. Sorry? No. There we go. And there he is, standing tall. 2'12".
No one has been here.
No. Well, these two rocks are parallel to the top. Then a bundi sitting on top of them, pretending it's a devil's marble. This is a fascinating place. Well hidden. The only way you can get in here is with four-wheel drive or a motorbike. This is the Tama Gorge and these are the Tama Falls. And in a wet, overly spectacular, I would imagine. Let me tell you, it's a bloody long way down there.
No, not so much. It's only just something to hold on to.
Floor of the gorge down there. Flames growing. And the gorge flows out into the distance. Now this is Wangi Falls. That's at the top there. And drifts all the way down the hill. And if you think I'm going to walk up around the top there, you've got another thing coming. But we are going to have a look at the bottom of it. As with all these falls, there's a pool at the bottom. That's what you can do. You can see what they're swimming with. It's really quite spectacular. Well, good morning. It's Tuesday the 21st, I think it is. It's got to be the 21st of June. We're just out of Darwin, near Fogg Dam. Arrived in Darwin last night. Took the car down, gave it a wash. Not a very good one, but it's a hell of a lot cleaner than what it was. Anyhow, we're going to go and have a look at this Fogg Dam. That tells you the story. You're waiting for me to tell you what that is, aren't you? I got no idea. You're gonna die.
Amazing.
Now the Fogg Dam is not a dam like Mundaring Weir or any of those sorts of things. It's actually a wall that separates two sides of the road, and you've got wetlands on either side and a whole heap of wildlife out there, including the crocodiles. Now, the park authorities have set up these hides. There's a couple of them along the way. You can actually sit and observe.
His wings are up. Almost sort of see through.
I want to see too far away, wasn't it?
You watch
Beautiful.
You watch the moon flies.
Oh yeah, we saw one of those.
Oh, that's the rainbow bee eater.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, it's an oasis.
I suppose we better keep moving on.
Now it seems to me that the dam wall actually keeps the wetland to the left and keeps it dry on the right, thus separating the habitat for the wildlife. I might be wrong, that's what I think. So in actual fact, Fogg Dam catches water from two small creeks that flow onto the floodplains then into the Adelaide River. The wall was built in the 50s as part of an agricultural project to grow rice in the area. Waterbirds appreciated the rice crop so much it was one of the reasons the project failed. Dam wall now lets us get up close to the wetlands in a relative comfort. So this is the Adelaide River, and we're standing in the luxurious office of the people who operate the machines of the place. We're about to board the boat and go out looking at these jumping crocs, supposedly. This is the reception area. This is the car park. And we're out in the middle of nowhere. These paddocks used to be rice fields back in the 50s, which failed, as we know, because the birds enjoyed the fruits.
Before it comes out, huh? Oh, he's on there again.
What sort of birds are you?
That's a whistling kite.
You know, the garden Pananara.
Whistling or the black kites?
He might have seen the brown black, yeah.
The black kite. We'll have to sell our house to buy one.
Tell me what you think. We got a washing machine on the back of the truck. That's quite good.
Yes. It's actually got one front leg missing altogether. Yes, do. Just the other side. I think you guys can stand up the other side. 4.5.
4.5. Yeah, look, that's where his leg was. Smart. Oh, this.
Then we have my grandson. Grand. So you reckon this guy's big?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big one.
Oh, like.
Wait. See. That's Crocs 16. Crocs in corrosion, salty. With the reason saltwater crocodile drinks salt water, but it's got lingual glands that can excrete the salt back out of their body. No one else can do it. We can learn that every 50 metres in this river. You're going along. What's the mouth that you follow the river? They used to pump water out of this river up a series of channels to Fogg Dam.
Dam under link letterheads, link letterheads back in the 50s.
To hold the water for the rice. Very successful. The pump they use is now on display. Just got a little bit of flat. A little bit of probably making a flat in the water. It shouldn't float mooring. You got it.
Picked them up nicely.
Yes, no. All the birds in three opposites, except that one white bird. Oh. You'll come back for the other bit yet. You got to be quick though. If you want to get a photo.
Here he comes. Oh. Oh.
Yes. You get it or not?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, right, yep. So you won't miss it. Oops, sorry.
chainsaw. Bij de mami fixen. Ja, deze krokodil, ja. Da kommt das Krokodil. Schläge.
It's been all this chainsaw for a long time. And realised now neighbours. See the tiny tulip holes right at the front here. I think that's where two teeth go right through from the bottom jaw. Right through.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not so little.
Yeah, this bloke's just come out.
Right, Clark, when it feels like you jump quite well. Well, you can have what you want.
I'm happy that it's small.
No.
So you can probably
Come on, come on.
he just sits around on the way
It's very careful on that side.
It's all right, Stan. Good.
out. Yeah. There's something righteous in
Fill up on the stick. Pour it on the
Yeah,
boat.
that's a piece of stick.
Fill it.
In the water, crocodile sandwich, a lot different. Another stick. Crocodile stickus is what they call it. That one looks like a stick, but in actual fact, it's a little thing up. It's shy. Then we come back to the board. The next lot waiting in the air conditioning showrooms. It's been fun. Jumping Crocs. This area belongs to the Commonwealth Department of Defence. It's a transmitting station at Humpty Doo. And it says the Department of Defence, and it also has fence signs all around the fence saying the wires carry high voltages and touching them could result in death or worse. A few signs on the gate. So it must be fairly important to someone. This is Leaning Tree Lagoon. It's off the road leading towards Kakadu. Despite the sign saying that crocodiles are in the area, would you believe that people camped right on the edge of it, just back behind us. The wildlife over there. And this lagoon is covered in lilies. As I said, right on the edge of the lagoon, people parking. You'll wonder, don't you? These people up here are just having a look. How's this for a bit of gear? Guys owned it since new. He did up about 14 years ago. Old Ford mainline ute. We're up at the top of the hill and interesting looking country again. But pretty flat up till now. This tells me that I'm now entering Jabiru World Heritage Area, Ubirr National Park. Some things you find difficult to fathom out. Here we are in Kakadu National Park, at the middle of nowhere. There's a sign, it's almost hidden. There's warning, optical fibre cable in this vicinity. Avoid costly cable damage, please dial 1100 underground cable locations before digging. Here we are at the middle of nowhere, optical fibre cable. We can't even get bloody broadband in Langford and other suburbs in Perth. Some of the plane here, a bit on fire. Whether it's intentional or not, I have no idea. They do some deliberate burning along here. It looks as though it's all deliberately burnt along this bit. All helps regenerate everything. They have a belief that that's the way it works. Something been abandoned there. This is the boat ramp on the West Alligator River. It looks very serene. Those fires, the ones we were just driving past a minute ago. Quite a large car park in here. This is, obviously there's a lot of fishing takes place in here. A lot of fishing. This vehicle's obviously got the better of someone else by now. Who it belongs to, but it's been abandoned. That's a frog. He's just sitting there waiting. The one out there, he's got his eyes on something. He's just sitting there waiting for it to move so he can jump it.
Gotta go to a camping shop.
No, you can't. Here. And it's strong stuff.
Jabiru,
That white one, white neck.
yeah,
No, Jabiru's got a blue neck.
blue neck, is it? Oh, right. I don't think it's a real one. I think it's just the one that's stuck in the mud there.
Who is that? Micronizing around, mating or something.
Okay, this is Mamukala Wetlands, and we've been having a look at frogs and birds. And I understand from the learned people around me that some of the big birds are egrets. And from my extensive knowledge myself, the small birds are small birds. That's certainly fascinating stuff. It's going to be interesting to compare it to Kununurra when I get there. Okay, the frog that I was watching before is now actually sitting up on top, so he's obviously found what he was looking for before, and there he is just there. We'll leave him to it. We're in Ubirr, and this is where there's some Aboriginal rock paintings and rock art. There's all sorts of stuff here. Archaeologists can tell from the different styles as to different ages, when they were done, far as the Aboriginals are concerned, of course, they tell stories about their custom. That's where we were just looking at that rock art. The tour bus group's going in there. They're giving a talk at the moment. And this is some of the plain just surrounding where we are at the moment. Really very hot and very steamy this morning. And we're going further up. Don't ask me why, but we are. Well, this is standing on the lookout on top and looking out over the plain and the surrounding areas. Rather phenomenal. As we came on the road, I could see this lagoon, if you like, on the left hand side as we're going in, but well behind some trees. Now we're right up on top of the hill, so we'll see much further. And according to the tour guide who's just brought this bus party up here, all that out there is Arnhem Lane. That's for the golf. Well, at Ubirr, they certainly haven't held back what the cost of setting up their car parks. I mean, look at this, it's totally paved. And huge car parks at that too. This is Cahills Crossing. Across the Westgale Alligator River. Vehicles coming through, I think, is a Ranger's vehicle. Ranger's talking to a fisherman down there. It's the West Alligator River. But over there is Arnhem Land, no-go territory. Well, this is Ubirr. It's about 37 kilometres from Jabiru. Certainly worth a look. The Aboriginal art is beautiful. That view from the rock was fantastic. But today, it's very hot, very steamy. And up there, the sun had a lot of bite. There was a busload of young people who were already talking about getting back to the pool, and it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. So I don't think we're going to be doing anything really adventurous today when it comes to walks and things like that. Let's see what happens. This is just some of the rocky outcrops that we would have seen from up on that hill back at Ubirr. The road runs along the base of this range of hills, and shortly I should be able to show you some of the wetland on the other side of the road. Certainly imposing. very old, obviously. Meanwhile, through the trees, very carefully, it's possible to see those floodplains we're talking about. It's all fenced off, you can't get in there. Meanwhile, these hills just overlook and oversee the road as you go around. Really quite attractive through here. Now this road, believe it or not, is a floodway. There are markers on the road which show up to 1.4 metres. And it certainly goes above that in a real wet season. So during the wet season, they're actually going down into a floodway here. And in the wet season, of course, well and truly, it's 1.4 metres on that one. This would all be underwater along here, despite the fact the road's a fair bit higher than the surrounding land. In fact, I'm assuming that the markings on the trees there basically indicate how high sometimes the water does get. Could be wrong, but now this is a pretty little piece of road through here, in that the road's subject to flooding, but if you have a look, it's all wetland through here. And it's gorgeous in here. Unfortunately, the road does wind around, but I did see some wildlife in here. Swap to the right. Just a totally different feel to what it is on either side. Like that, for example. Okay. Mind you, there's also the odd little beastie brought in by tourists. That bloke sitting up there in the tree. I better get out of here because I'm on a double lane stretch of road with double lines. Now this is Malabun Bunju, one of a series of little swamps along here. Well, swamps, lagoons. Again, crocodiles infest the area. There is a walk that connects, or that makes up with the three different areas, but that's closed due to seasonal conditions at the moment. Well, we're nearly at the end of another tape, and this is yet another of those beautiful little billabongs.
If you enjoyed this video, there are over 500 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.